Hello, my name's Michael. I'm from an accountancy firm called MDH and we're based down in Croydon. We've got a team of 6 of us and in May 2016 we'll be 6 years old. When I set up just shy of 6 years ago, it was with a handful of clients. So I continued building momentum and gaining more clients and realised that there was a chance of making it quite big. So I went into the proactivity in 2011, looked at it but wasn't quite ready for the AVN at the time, and then went back a couple of years later when I knew that I was ready to take the bull by the horns. The personal life was always a challenge because I was working a lot of hours per week, but that was the benefit for that was basically growing the business. My personal life is getting better at the moment, but I'm still working quite a lot of hours, but we are seeing quite decent growth. So if you have to invest sometimes with time to be able to get that growth, but that's my active choice rather than the business consuming me. It was basically the whole ethos. So I'd read a couple of books that were in that mantra, like Michael Gerber's E-Myth, which found that really inspiring and resonated with me really quickly. I wrote another book by Dan Pink called Drive, which is looking on what basically builds teams, etc., rather than being in the old Dickensian practice that I trained in. And it was basically giving that hope, belief, and the out and out enthusiasm to really kick forward with your business. One word: intense. But I've loved every minute of it, because I had a period of where I said this wasn't ready for me first. I then came back and I was up for it in a big way. I managed to get the team to believe in it as well, and what we've done is we've just hit it with the biggest stick possible, and we'll continue to hit it with a bigger stick to do more and more each week, each month. You can't nail it down to one. When we first started, from previous practice, when I've been employed, lock-up was about 150 days, and I'd lock up at 120. So I thought I was doing okay, and then I went to the advancement group at face-to-face, and I realised how pants actually we was. Since that time, and we've now introduced direct debits, we increased in a 12-month period from £2 a month on standing orders up to 18 grand a month, and that was in the space of a year. That's seen lock-up drop by 66%. So growing the practice has been a lot easier from a working capital point of view. That was a revelation. That was amazing. It also helped where I've got quite a young team. Times Up allowed consistency throughout the team. So where you've got inexperienced people, they just have to tick boxes, and that helped throughout the whole firm, including me, an element of consistency. We saw some fees rise on average 10. We did loads of 40% increases. We had a couple of people that, but we've had lots of people that are on there, and then you sign them up for a direct debit, and it's amazing. But I'd say recently the AVN excellence process, where we were quite a young growing firm, that blueprint has over the last year has really helped us follow a path to really get things into shape, and I've really enjoyed doing excellence. Haven't got in it yet, but the assessment's booked. Over the last 18 months, we've seen the size of the practice rise by, it's either 18 months or 2 years, by about 80 to 90% growth. And we wasn't small. It wasn't like 10 grand going to 20 grand. It was a better number going to a bigger number. But AVN's quite good with, it's that confidence, and within AVN, it's also the community with other accountants that you can meet. That I think it's I think it's one of your big strengths. If you're a local competitor to me in Croydon, don't do it. It's rubbish. But for any small sole practitioner or any bigger firm that's looking for a change and to get out of the rut that they're in, I'd sign up tomorrow. But I'd sign up when you was ready to commit, because it's all about taking action. A lot of us have done it. So where I had a smallish practice that had issues galore, I've gone and assessed my business, changed it and built it. And then there's no saying we couldn't do that for any of our customers' businesses, rather than people that use the boilerplate, do this, or go this type of page, or they'll look in the past and won't help you look into the future. A lot of the AVN members that have taken on board the mantras, the philosophies and everything else like that have made impact for their business. So if you can do it for yours, why can't you do it for others?